Hey Faith Ando family, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share something with you that completely changed how I read one of the most famous Bible stories we all know, David and Goliath. We've heard this story 1,000 times. Little shepherd boy, 5 smooth stones, 1 giant problem. But here's what I missed for years, and what might change everything for you too. See, we love to celebrate the moment David slung that stone. We teach our kids about it. We make it the hero of the story. All it takes is 1 stone and faith the size of a mustard seed, right? But here's what actually happened in 1 Samuel 17:49-50. The stone hit Goliath in the forehead. He fell face down on the ground. And then, as the part we missed, Verse 50 says David triumphed over the Philistine with a sling and a stone. He struck down the Philistine and killed him, even though David had no sword in his hand. But wait, look at verse 51. David ran, stood over Goliath, took Goliath's open sword, and killed him with it. Then he cut off his head. The stone didn't kill Goliath. The stone knocked him down. But Goliath died by his own sword. Can't we just sit with that for a second? The giant died by his own weapon. The very thing he trusted in. The very thing he used to intimidate God's people. That 9-foot-tall champion fell, and the instrument of his destruction was the sword he carried. This changes everything about how we face our giants. Because here's what God is showing us. The weapons your enemy uses against you, the very things the enemy uses to intimidate you, to make you feel small, to convince you you'll never overcome. God can turn those exact things into the instrument of your victory. That giant in your life, depression, addiction, that toxic relationship, that financial burden, that diagnosis, it's carrying the seeds of its own defeat. David's stone was just the setup. It was faith in action, yes. It was courage stepping onto the battlefield, absolutely. But the knockout blow, that came from what the giant himself brought to the fight. How many of you are facing something right now that feels impossible? Something that's been taunting you, telling you you're not enough, that you'll never be free, that this is just how your life is going to be? God is saying, I'm about to use that giant's own weapon against it. The enemy's strategy will become his downfall. What was meant to destroy you will be turned around for your victory. That stone of faith, it's going to knock your giant down. But God is going to finish the job using the very thing that's been threatened. So, whatever giant you're facing today, I want you to remember this. You bring the faith, the courage to step onto that battlefield. You pick up your stone and you sling it in Jesus' name. But then, watch God work. Watch him turn the tables. Watch him use the enemy's own weapons to secure your victory. The stone didn't kill Goliath. And your breakthrough isn't just about your faith. It's about God's power to completely reverse what the enemy meant for evil. If this encouraged you, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear that their giant is about to fall. I'll see you in the next one, Faith Ando, because with faith you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you.